Hey guys, Bruce here. Hope you're doing great. Hey, I was leaving work today and a friend stopped me and said, you know what, I'm getting ready to go out of town. And they're new to this. They just got their first aquarium not too long ago. It's going to be their first big out of town trip since they've begun the hobby. And going to see the family for a few days for Christmas. What do I do? So real simple here, folks, okay? Got a few options. A good budget option is buying a auto feeder. Okay, auto feeders, you can get good reliable ones for 15 bucks. Plenty of options from as like $20. And these things, you just put some flake food in them. You can set them to once or twice a day, and in some cases twice a day for to drop some food into your tank. They screw onto the top of your tank, and they plug in, or they're battery operated, and that's it. Once or twice a day, they're going to dump a little bit of food into your tank, and boom, your fish are all good to go. Like I said, it's a good budget purchase because they last forever, so that's a beautiful thing. Next thing you can do, if you're only going to be gone anywhere from 3 days to up to 14 days, is buy what they call block food. We've all seen these. They're white, hard blocks of food. A lot of times they'll come in a package and they're shaped like a turtle or a seashell or something, but they don't have to be. But block food is simply real hard food that will dissolve very, very slowly. They sell in different time frames. So in other words, you can buy one that'll last for 3 days, one that'll last for 5 days, 10 days. I've seen them all the way up to 14 days. So you have some good options there. Now, it's just pretty basic food. And it's just something for the fish to subsist on. But if you've got a big tank full of all kinds of tropical fish, hey, trust me, it's going to work great. Last option, just depending on how long you're going to go be gone, hey, just don't feed them. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but let me tell you, folks, especially those who haven't bought fish online or something before, had fish shipped to you. When people buy fish online, let's say, for example, you live in Maine and you're having some fish shipped from California, okay? First of all, the guy in California doesn't want those fish sitting in poop water for days and days and days. So they will typically not feed them for 2 or 3 days prior to bagging them up and shipping them to you, again, because they want to keep that water as clear as possible. And if there's nothing inside the fish, not much is going to come out of the fish. So the next thing then is, once they have not fed them for 2 or 3 days, they bag them up, they ship them, and unless they're shipping them overnight, UPS might be 2, 3, 4 more days. So basically, fish are okay 3 to 5 days, maybe 7 days pushing it, as long as they're healthy ahead of time without being fed. Now, how do you do it? Real simple. In the few days leading up to your leaving, you give them a little more food than normal. Again, make sure your water's clean before you leave, but give them a little more food than normal, and all this is going to do is fatten them up. And then, like us eating at Thanksgiving, we can live off the fat of the land for a few days without having huge meals. So they will do fine. When you leave for vacation, they're going to be absolutely fine. Now, when you get back from your vacation, don't start feeding them like normal. Give them just a little bit at a time so that they gradually build back up, because otherwise they'll eat like crazy. So that's about it. In my opinion, the third way is not the best. Auto feeder or block feeder is the best way to go. And that's just because I'm a sap and like to take care of my fish. So you guys, thanks so much for listening. And as always, take care. We'll talk to you later.